3 hours and 7 minutes. 3 hours and 7 minutes. That's all it took of 3 hours and 7 minutes to create the greatest NXT Takeover of all time. What can you say after what we just saw tonight? What can you say after what we just saw tonight? We knew going into this event that, hey, on paper, this looks like the greatest NXT Takeover of all time. Coming out of it, this is the greatest NXT Takeover of all time. Last Takeover in Philadelphia was the greatest one of all time. Then before that, it was probably, I would say, probably Chicago last year. It just seems that NXT just keeps getting better and better and better and better. No offense to your Ring of Honor, Supercard of Honor tonight, but it's not gonna even smell the shit of the show. It's not even gonna sniff it. No offense to Ring of Honor, no offense to the other people, but NXT, from top to bottom, is the best wrestling in the world. Period. I separate NXT from WWE, even though it's under the same umbrella. They have the best wrestling in the world. Period. 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 The mixture between story and wrestling, you can't beat that. New Japan is a close second. The only thing with New Japan is that their matches and their feuds, I really am not that emotionally invested in. I know the stories. I know about Okada versus Naito going into Wrestle Kingdom 12. I was mostly invested into it. I know about, I just saw the Zack Sabre Jr. I actually watched it live, believe it or not. I watched Zack Sabre Jr. versus Okada live. Great match. But I wasn't fully invested into it. NXT has the mixture of the great wrestling that we have on the quality of New Japan and the story. The story is just as important as the wrestling. I gotta find out why. I need to know why I should watch these guys. I need to know why I should care about this match. I need to know why I should be emotionally invested. And every single match tonight had a story. Every single match tonight had a great ending of some fashion. This is fucking nuts. WrestleMania, good luck tomorrow. Vince, good luck tomorrow. Kevin Dunn, good luck tomorrow. Brian Geertz, good luck tomorrow. Road Dogg, good luck tomorrow. Michael Hayes, good luck tomorrow. Michael Cole, good luck tomorrow. Good luck tomorrow. The 3 hours of this show, the longest takeover of all time, is the greatest takeover of all time. So we got 3 hours of this versus 7 hours tomorrow? Not to say that WrestleMania is going to be bad. I think WrestleMania is going to be a good show, but it ain't going to be this. It ain't going to be what we just saw tonight. Those 5 matches tonight was the best quality that can have. You know what? I did live reactions. Tonight. I think I'm going to start a new thing where I'm live reacting to pay-per-views and also to, to NXT Takeovers into the pay-per-views. And I'm going to be uploading them the following day. So I got to do a little bit of work tonight about editing my live reactions to get up there for you guys tomorrow. But, man, oh man, oh man. Takeover. I don't even know what to fucking say. I literally don't know what to fucking say right now. Except for that I'm just shocked. I'm just, in a great way, I'm shocked. In a great way, I have no words to say. In a great way, I don't know where to begin. You had the main event, which I was shocked to find out when we saw Andrade Cien Almas versus Aleister Black being the co-main event. I was shocked to find out the main event was actually going to be Gargano versus Ciampa. I had a feeling in my heart that was probably going to be the main event, but you didn't know it was actually going to be the main event until you saw the highlight package of Almas versus Black. And the fact of the matter is that it should have been no other match that should have main event the show other than that. It should have been no other match that should have main event the show other than that. Phenomenal storytelling. Phenomenal, just overall great wrestling. Phenomenal, holy shit moments. Just everything about what we saw tonight from that main event was fucking phenomenal. Possibly match of the year. You know what? I'm going to say this right now. I'm going to give the edge to this match over Almas and Gargano. The reason why I'm saying that is because of the story. I think Almas and Gargano was a better wrestling match overall with, better wrestling spots. This one here had the better story with the wrestling spots with Gargano and Ciampa. Amazing. Amazingness. Guys, if you don't know me by now, my name is JD Venom. Go and subscribe to the channel. Go and leave a thumbs up here. I am live streaming here on YouTube right now. So if you're watching me live, thank you so much for watching me here live on YouTube. Guys mean a lot to me. You guys mean a lot to me very much. You don't want to miss out on any of my wrestling content here on the channel. So definitely don't want to miss out on that. But what you guys want to hear? You guys want to hear this review? This is your NXT Takeover New Orleans 2018 review. And the pay-per-view just did go off the air from the WWE Network, and all I can really do is start from the beginning. All I can really do is start from the beginning and just go through the trilogy of the war that was NXT Takeover New Orleans. First match of the night, the inaugural North American Championship match, a ladder match between Adam Cole, EC3, the debuting EC3, the debuting Ricochet, King Ricochet, Killian Dane, Lars Sullivan, and the Velveteen Dream. This was possibly one of the top 10 best ladder matches I've ever seen in my life. You know what? Before I finish here, this takeover is the... You know what? I'll put it to you this way. This takeover is the WrestleMania 17 of NXT. This is the WrestleMania 17 of NXT Takeover. Period. This is the WrestleMania 17 of NXT Takeover. Great. This is a fucking great show. But anyway, we have our 6-man ladder match to start off the show for the North American Championship. And amazing match. Amazing match. You start the match off with everybody going to the outside. You see Killian Dane and Lars Sullivan attacking each other. And the first bit of offense from Ricochet in WWE, it's not like a Hurricanrana, it's not a super kick, it's not like a flying knee. His first bit of offense on the main roster in WWE on television is a springboard shooting star press from inside to outside of the ring on top of Killian Dane and Lars Sullivan. That's his first offense in WWE. Fucking crazy. Fucking crazy. Craziness. The craziness, I'm telling you. A lot of great stuff here in this match. I mean, you got Killian Dane, who's a fucking beast. You got Lars Sullivan, who's a fucking beast. They both did some sick ladder spots, bridging ladder spots to the outside. Killian Dane did like a seated, fall away slam onto, I believe it was Adam Cole and Ricochet. And EC3 and the Velveteen Dream just got fucking, crushed by Lars Sullivan. A fucking freak accident through the fucking ladders. And it was just one of the most amazing ladder matches I've ever seen. One point in this match, I'm trying to get it up here so I can remember everything here. Lars Sullivan, at one time, he did a fucking, a gorilla press, into a power slam, beautiful power slam by Lars Sullivan to Adam Cole. What else happened? EC3 was great in this match. His first match he was fucking great in, playing that sneaky heel role that he was always in with TNA, Impact Wrestling. Him and Adam Cole worked together to beat up a little bit on Lars Sullivan with the ladder. there was another great spot, another fucking great spot, that Lawrence Sullivan was picking up the ladder. Ricochet was on the other side of the ladder. He was trying to go get the North American Championship. And as Lawrence Sullivan was picking up, Ricochet just, jumps back a little bit, does a springboard moonsault onto the outside. I mean, it was just fucking nuts. He did a springboard moonsault onto the. Oh, it wasn't. He wasn't a springboard. He just did a moonsault. I thought it was a springboard, but he did a moonsault to the outside to Adam Cole and to Killian Dane. Killian Dane and Lawrence Sullivan was just beating the crap out of each other in this match. Just there was a freak accident from Lawrence Sullivan to Killian Dane from the middle of the ladder down onto the to the canvas. I thought at one point in this match, it looked like Velveteen Dream got hurt. It looked like he got hurt for a moment because I did see the medical. When you see my when you see my live reactions, you're gonna notice I mentioned that immediately that Velveteen Dream was injured, but he did come back. He did come back in the match, so I wasn't really too afraid of that after he came back. But at the end, the way that this match ends is that you see Lars Sullivan, who's being teased to win this match. Before we get that, Velveteen Dream did a fucking purple rainmaker from the top of the ladder. It wasn't like a bullshit, elbow drop where his legs is low, and like he's trying to capture himself with his legs, but he's still doing an elbow drop. No, he was perfectly squared as he usually does with his purple rainmaker from the top to the canvas. He gave that elbow drop to Lars Sullivan. It was fucking brutal. Brutal elbow drop there by Velveteen Dream. He is a fucking star. And I predicted Velveteen Dream to win. I was wrong because Adam Cole, baby, who I probably would have picked second, won this match. He is the first ever inaugural North American champion. That belt is fucking sexy. It's old school. I like it. If you guys know anything about me and in my philosophy in wrestling, I have a old school philosophy, and I'm glad that they came out with this particular championship. Amazing match. One of the best ladder matches I ever seen. One of the best openings ever to a pay-per-view that I ever seen in my fucking life. And good luck. What are you gonna open it up tomorrow at WrestleMania? WWE. I'm talking about on the main show. I ain't talking about on the fucking pre-show. The pre-show is gonna be the Cruiserweight Championship match, which is gonna be fucking great. I'm talking about on the main show. What are you going to fucking match with this? What are you gonna match? Because I don't know if anything's gonna beat this opening match. I don't know if anything's gonna beat this opening match as far as opening matches for the rest of the year. If this is a damn near close 5-star match for me. Damn near close 5-star match for me. Adam Cole wins. He's the first ever NXT North American champion. And it's just I nearly cringed on myself. I nearly came in my pants. I had to check my shorts here to see if I came. I didn't come though. I didn't come. Just fucking great. It's just fucking beautiful, 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 beautiful stuff that we saw here tonight. Beautiful. Next match, we saw the NXT Women's Champion Ember Moon versus Shayna Baszler. I thought this match was not going to be as good. I thought this match was going to be not really a snooze fest, but I thought this match really wasn't going to be as much as I wanted it to be. But this match surprised me. Shayna Baszler, your fucking shoulder came out of your socket, it looks like. Kayfabe wise, of course. But, early on, Ember Moon, did the same thing to Shayna Baszler that Shayna Baszler did to Dakota Kai and to Ember Moon as well, where her shoulder pops out of her socket, blah, 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 blah. Great stuff here. Great stuff. Great storytelling here from NXT to do that. But just great stuff here. We see clips from the outside. Shayna Baszler was on the outside. She hit her shoulder back in place with the steel post. We saw clips going onto the outside by Ember Moon. And, and basically this match here, it wasn't really much of anything. It was really good storytelling because at one point you did see Shayna Baszler it was a short match too. You saw Shayna Baszler with the rear naked choke. They call it something clutch. I don't know what they call it. I'm gonna learn what they call it. But it was a rear naked choke with one arm, and it was the arm that Shayna Baszler did not injure. And And Ember Moon was basically in there for 3 minutes trying to fight out of it, but she couldn't get out of it. She could not get out of it whatsoever. And eventually, Ember Moon, she did not tap out. She did collapse. She collapsed. And, and there you go. Shayna Baszler is your new NXT Women's Champion. And, I mean, this match, like I said, it heavily surprised me. Like I said, I didn't think it was going to be I didn't think the match was going to suck. I was just surprised on how well it came off, due to the storytelling between Ember Moon and Shayna Baszler. Baszler, hugged Ronda Rousey and Jasmine Duke on the outside. Of course, 3 of the 4 horsewomen on the outside supporting Shayna Baszler. And Shayna Baszler, she's the queen of spaces. She's now the queen of NXT. Who's gonna take her down? Kairi Sane, I think is gonna take her down. I think they're gonna have a rematch with Shayna Baszler and Ember Moon. Then now send Ember Moon onto the main roster. Then from there, emerging of Kairi Sane. What a match that was. It wasn't really what a match, but it was a pretty good match that was between Shayna Baszler and Ember Moon. Pretty damn good storytelling. On to our next match, which was for the Dusty Cup, the Dusty Tag Team Classic Cup, and for the NXT World Tag Team Championship. It was the Undisputed Era with Adam Cole, who just wrestled the match prior, 2 matches prior. He has to pull double duty tonight, but due to Bobby Fish's ACL injury, him and Kyle O'Reilly team up to face off against the Authors of Pain and Roderick Strong and Pete Dunne. Pretty good tag team match. This match made for me due to the ending. Pete Dunne's a fucking beast. The Authors of Pain are beasts. And of course, Adam Cole's fucking insane wrestling 2 matches, but he didn't really wrestle 2 matches. WWE did a great smart thing here. To end this match here, to really just to solidify why Adam Cole was out of his match and to why Undisputed Era retains the title. So we'll talk about that here in just a moment. But Authors of Pain powerbomb Adam Cole early on to the match through the Spanish announcer's table on the outside. And, it's just, man, it's just craziness. It's just crazy as to how NXT can have this illusion that Adam Cole's going to wrestle 2 matches, but he didn't wrestle 2 matches. He just took a spot on the outside. All he had to do was take a powerbomb through the outside, through the announcer's table. He wasn't even in the match the entire time. Kyle O'Reilly was the MVP of this match, doing, double submission holds on, Roderick Strong, believe it or not, and in one of the half of the Authors of Pain. And I find it kind of funny here that the way that this match ended, because this match ended with Roderick Strong turning his back on Pete Dunne. Pete Dunne hit the bitter end on Kyle O'Reilly, was going for the 1-2-3 pinfall. All of a sudden, you see Roderick Strong stomping on the back of the head of Pete Dunne, and I was confused for a second. I had a late reaction. You guys will see it on the live reaction. I kind of had a late reaction to it. That was like, what the fuck? End of Heartache, backbreaker on Pete Dunne, and Kyle O'Reilly pins Pete Dunne for the 1-2-3 pinfall, and the Undisputed Era retains the Tag Team Championship, and it looks like Roderick Strong now, who had past history with Adam Cole, is now part of the Undisputed Era. I like it. This is going to enhance Roderick Strong's character, and also as well, this is very smart booking decision from WWE, from NXT, from Triple H, from William Regal. Bobby Fish is going to be out until early 2019 with the ACL injury. He's going to be out. Who's going to replace Bobby Fish? The answer is Roderick Strong. Bobby Fish is still going to be there, because he was there tonight, posing at the top of the ramp. But we need an extra wrestler. Adam Cole can't be the tag team champion and the can't be tag team champion. Also cannot be the North American champion. He can't defend it, 2 belts at once. So WWE made the decision putting Roderick Strong in the Undisputed Era. And I think that was, and honestly, I think this probably would have happened anyway at some point. But this probably happened a little bit earlier than we realized. But now, what's going to happen there's going to be a story there between Pete Dunne and Roderick Strong. Now, Pete Dunne is presumably going to be a face now with this happening. Pete Dunne's presumably going to be a face now with this happening. I don't know if I like that. I like Pete Dunne as a full-fledged heel, but but we're behind him. I'm behind him at least. I mean, I'm cheering for him because I think he's just great. Pete Dunne. He's a great character. He just knows wrestling. He's just what wrestling is Pete Dunne. But with that being said though, I don't know if I'm really ready to see Pete Dunne turn face yet. But we're gonna have to see on how a face Pete Dunne will look like. But eventually we're gonna see a feud between Roderick Strong and Pete Dunne, and Roderick Strong is now part of the Undisputed Era. They're a 4-man group now, 4-man faction now is the Undisputed Era, and they are one of the most undisputed things in NXT. The only thing that they're missing now is the NXT Championship, and I think that's what Adam Cole's gonna get next. I think Adam Cole is going to win the NXT Championship sometime this year, and he's gonna win from Aleister Black. He will be winning from Aleister Black, and I'm sorry, spoilers if you guys are watching me here. I mean, obviously, if you're watching me, spoilers. Aleister Black did win the NXT Championship, and that's what we're going to be talking about next year, because in a co-main event, and like I said, I was very shocked. I was very shocked to see on what co-main event to show, because I did not think they were going to put Ciampa and Gargano in that spot. I'm glad that they did. I'm very glad that they did, though. I'm very glad that they put them in that spot, because, Ciampa and Gargano, they deserved it. It's basically almost a year in the making. It's basically a year in the making here for what we've been seeing over the past year in WWE NXT. So, we get our co-main event between Andrade Cien Almas and Aleister Black. And overall, this match was a lot better than I'm pretty sure people were expecting. Everybody was probably much expecting this match to be not really a sleeper, but a match that wasn't really going to be a match that you're really going to be like, ooh, and awe about. Like, ooh, man, this match you're going to remember. You're going to remember this match, and again, this match again had a great ending. All 5 of these matches tonight had a great ending with great storytelling. And the fact of the matter is that Andrade Cien Almas is one of the best wrestlers in the world. He's definitely top 3 best in the whole company of the WWE, in my opinion. He has Zelina Vega. Without Zelina Vega, he obviously wouldn't be in this position right now, but Zelina Vega enhances him so much, and when they finally get called up to the main roster, they're going to be such a beautiful combination together on the main roster. I really hope WWE doesn't fuck it up. I'm pretty sure that they will fuck it up, but I just hope that they don't fuck it up. I really hope that they don't fuck it up. I really don't. But, this match was fucking great. The match just started with, Aleister Black, on full head of steam doing a fucking moonsault onto the outside to Andrade Cien Almas. At one point in this match here, you do see a fucking, a great sequence between Andrade and Aleister Black with strikes with each other, but this match was all with the storytelling of Zelina Vega being distracting, and also as well on Aleister Black trying to counteract that. But Zelina Vega at one point in this match, she did a Hurricanrana to Aleister Black into the steel steps onto the outside, and it's just great, just great stuff here. You see a armbar, over the ropes by Almas to Aleister Black, and you saw another one where I thought he was gonna literally take Aleister Black over the ropes, probably fucking yank his arm out of his socket, but thank God he didn't. That didn't happen. Another moment where you saw Zelina Vega do a spike Hurricanrana to Aleister Black. Aleister Black at one point in this match too as well did a top rope helo. And after that, he tries to throw Almas into the ring, but then Almas immediately hits a double lock DDT to Aleister Black, which only results into a 2 count. And basically this match ends where you see Zelina Vega going for a crossbody, and Zelina Vega was going for a crossbody on Aleister Black, misses, hits Almas, takes out Almas for a split second. Then we saw Black Mass, Fade to Black, 1, 2, 3, and the era of Aleister Black is finally here as NXT champion here. And another great match, another great ending, another great storytelling match was between Aleister Black and Andrade Cien Almas. Very good match. Like I said, I said to myself, this may be a sleeper match of the night. It wasn't a match of the night, but I mean, this would have been match of the night on any other takeover. But tonight was special. Tonight was a fucking special event. Tonight was a special event in our eyes to what we had to see here. But it was pretty damn good. It was pretty damn good stuff here. Aleister Black is your new NXT champion. Woo! 4 matches down, 1 to go. Our main event, Tommaso Ciampa versus Johnny Gargano. I was going for Ciampa in this match. I thought Ciampa was going to win this match. Gargano won. But how did he win? How did we get there? How did we get to the ending of this match? How did we get to Gargano winning? Tommaso Ciampa comes out to the ring. He has no ring entrance music. He has no ring entrance music whatsoever. He is getting showered with boos. He's getting fuck you Ciampa chants. He's getting you suck chants. Just, you're not gonna see anything like this on the main roster. You're just not gonna see anything like this on the main roster. You're not gonna see the quality from the crowd, from the commentators, from the wrestlers, from the atmosphere. You're not gonna get that quality from the main roster. Every now and then you do, but majority of the time that you don't. Consistently with NXT, you get this some type of aura, some type of atmosphere from this. It's truly been amazing. It's truly have been amazing. But despite all that, what we saw here tonight was nothing short of a classic. I'm gonna give this match 5 stars. I really am, due to the storytelling. Is it match of the year? I don't know. I gotta rewatch it back. But if I'm getting 5 stars, it definitely is one of the matches of the year. The only one I think that could top it will be Nakamura and Styles. Nakamura and Styles will really be the only match tomorrow that can give me a 5 star. And to be honest, I have not seen a 5-star match at a WrestleMania since Shawn Michaels Undertaker at 26. I thought 26 was better than 25 in my opinion. I'm probably I know I'm in the minority with that. That I thought 26 was better than 25. But everybody likes 25 more, which I don't blame you. I mean, I'm not saying that 25 was bad or anything, but you know, it's just my personal opinion. But despite all that, this match here was fucking nothing short of amazing. Gargano came out, big fucking pop, Johnny wrestling, just the stare down between those two before the bell rang was just fucking just a more than epic. It was more than epic. It was like a fucking, you know, it was like a fucking euphoria almost. It was a fucking euphoria almost. You know what I mean? But I mean, it's, you know, 322 days of pent-up frustration, pent-up rage from Johnny Gargano. And before I actually go more into the match, the actual package video, the video package for this was fucking insane. The video package for this was one of the best I've ever seen. Showing the rise of DIY, showing them winning the tag team titles, showing them, you know, showing Tommaso Ciampa at Johnny Gargano's wedding, you know, doing the whole fucking glorious bombs and all that. You guys remember the glorious bombs? Just great stuff. And then they show Ciampa turning on Gargano, and the story behind that was nothing short of amazing. And just going into this match, just this whole storyline was just fucking great. It's just fucking outstanding. And this match here delivered. The referee, I know his details. This referee in the match, the same one that count the shoulders down for for Gargano when he lost his match against Almas. He came out, he was wearing a black NXT polo. The only referee to do that of the night. He was wearing a black NXT polo. he actually had gloves on too. You know those latex gloves when they check for blood? Teasing color. Details. I noticed those details. You guys may not notice that. But I noticed that. This is what I'm here for. This is what I'm here for. To tell you guys what you guys should be noticing on a wrestling show. They tease color. They tease of the non-sanctioned match because he's not in a regular polo. So it is a non-sanctioned match. So they're teasing the fact that, hey, Gargano, he's not supposed to be here. You know, this is an unsanctioned match. And the result of this match was that they showed fucking amazing. You see a fucking suplex from the top of the announcer's table onto the outside from Ciampa to Gargano. You saw exposed concrete when they pulled the rubber mat up. A powerbomb, a sunset flip powerbomb by Gargano to Ciampa. Ciampa's back splatted right off the concrete. It sounded fucking nasty. He had a big old, just giant bruised welt on his back. Just nasty stuff. You know, Gargano stomping the fuck out of Ciampa. On top of his head, you know, fucking strong style stomps into the side of the head of Ciampa. You know, at one point in the match, Ciampa got the advantage back on Gargano. The crowd was booing him, you know, like saying, fuck you, Ciampa, and, you know, Johnny Wrestling, and fucking, you know, Ciampa was like a maniacal maniac, like a fucking maniac, just clapping like just great stuff. Cloverleaf by Ciampa working on Giant Wrestling, and of course you knew the crutches were gonna come out. You knew the crutches were gonna come out. You knew the crutch was gonna come out by Ciampa, and you know, and Johnny Gargano was avoiding the crutch, and eventually Gargano got the crutch from Ciampa and just started beating the shit out of Ciampa in his back, in his injured ACL leg, just beating the shit out of Ciampa with it, and then for 1 second here, you know, there was one thing about this match that I liked, but I didn't like. And this is my only criticism on this match, because you knew when you were gonna see a false finish. They exposed the middle Gargano exposed the middle turnbuckle to do a lawn dart to Ciampa into the middle exposed turnbuckle. So Gargano took off the middle turnbuckle to do the lawn dart. But I knew that whenever we saw a big move or a big fall, I knew the match wasn't going to be over because they didn't do that spot yet. So if I were Gargano and Ciampa, to make me believe that the match is going to end, do that spot first, or wait to do that spot, still wrestle, but don't do no pinfalls or submissions, and make me believe when the first time when I see a pinfall or submission after the lawn dart, you're going to make me believe that the match is going to be over, because I have not seen any pinfall submissions prior to that, in between the time that the turnbuckle has been exposed. That's my only gripe about the match, but it's a very minor gripe. But like I said, I noticed the stuff that you guys may not notice. But the lawn dart was fucking brutal. Ciampa's eye was swollen. It was about to be swollen shut. And at one point in this match, you see Johnny Gargano get the crutch, break it in half. You know, Ciampa was down and out, it looks like. He was about to stab. It looks like he was about to stab Tommaso Ciampa into the head. Ciampa was like, you know, he was like all scared, he's petrified. You know, Gargano came to his senses for a moment. He put the crutch down, and he was gonna tease of sitting right next beside him, Indian style position, just like what they did at the Cruiserweight Classic. They're taking all points of stories here. The story began with these guys at the Cruiserweight Classic 2 years ago. That's where their story began. That one-on-one match in the first round of the Cruiserweight Classic. and where they hugged each other in the middle of the ring before they even won the tag team championship. They're going to tease that spot. But, you know, but Ciampa came to his senses and you know, he just, you know, tried to attack Gargano. Gargano puts him in the Gargano escape, and Ciampa at one point in this match, they were gonna go for and this was already after the you know, the top rope, you know, not the top rope, but the middle rope, lower. The middle rope lawn dart. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to get my words together. I've been reacting all night. My voice is nearly gone, and we got WrestleMania tomorrow, too, so. But the lawn dart, you know, after the lawn dart, we saw a middle rope powerbomb backstabber. It's not a lung blower. I guess you want to call it a lung blower. I guess. I don't know. I guess you could call it a lung blower, but by Ciampa to Gargano, and I thought that was it. Of course, Gargano kicks out too because he's fucking mad. And the way that this match ends is that you see a Gargano escape. Ciampa, who at some point in the match took off his knee brace, was going to attack Gargano with the knee brace, and Gargano immediately reverses that into a STF with the knee brace across the face of Tommaso Ciampa, and Tommaso Ciampa immediately taps out, and Giant Gargano in an epic encounter in one of the most emotional matches, probably one of the best matches, you know, of the year. You know, just I don't even know how I just reviewed this whole thing, guys. I don't know how the fuck you can review a show like this, but somehow I just did it right now. But just the overall ridiculousness of this match and the overall ridiculousness of this entire event is just fucking great. Just fucking great. The best takeover of all time. You know, I want to know what your guys' thoughts are down below for this. I want to know what your guys' thoughts are down below for this. If you made this far in the video, if you agree with me, put hashtag best takeover. Hashtag best takeover if you do agree with me. If not, put hashtag you suck. I don't know. Hashtag you suck. How about that? I don't suck. I'm the greatest thing. I'm the greatest thing to ever live, motherfuckers. But what a match! What an event! What an event this was of NXT Takeover. And the reason why I'm like stalling over my words and, you know, stuttering a little bit is because I just don't believe what I just saw. I just don't believe what I just saw. How can you come on here? Like, I want you guys, if you guys ever want to become a wrestling commentator, if you guys want to become part of the IWC or the YWC here, I want you guys to watch an event like this and you try to come onto this camera with the microphone and try to explain what you just saw. It's not easy. It's not easy. But all I know is this fucking wrestling, and this is what wrestling is, and this is why we love wrestling, guys. Fucking amazing shit. Guys, that's it. That is NXT Takeover. You guys should be seeing some type of reaction sometime tomorrow. If you did like this, go ahead and leave me a thumbs up on the way out. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Be sure to follow me on Twitter and like the Facebook page where both links are down below. Tell your friends and family and come and join the JD Venom Nation on YouTube. And that's it, guys. I will see you guys later. Peace out.